let's get right to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, guys, you turn around, and yes, we do need a quarterback, no doubt about it. But do you really think that Kevin Stefanski is the guy you want? What quarterback have we ever had that he's done good with? Besides, when these quarterbacks leave us, they go someplace else and are good. It really would be troublesome to see a quarterback come in there that you think is going to be the franchise of the team and have Kevin Stefanski be his coach. Nobody in college runs this kind of offense anymore, so everybody coming out of college is going to be more or less a wide-open, freewheeling offense, and then you turn around and run into this ancient offense that this guy runs, and he's not willing to change neither, guys. So we're in trouble if we keep this clown.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Let's welcome in Quincy Carrier, Untitled, Unfiltered Browns coverage. Quincy, you got to tell me what my options are. If you're saying Kevin Stefanski or Hugh Jackson, taking Kevin Stefanski. If you're giving me Pat Shurmur as an alternative, taking Kevin Stefanski. If you're saying Kyle Shanahan, probably take Kyle Shanahan. But to just say you got to get away from Kevin Stefanski, tell me what I'm going to. And do you trust Jimmy Haslam to identify the next head coach that's going to develop a quarterback? Those are my questions.
Well, the answer to that question is no, right? Like, you don't trust Jimmy Haslam to, right? You would want this to have some level of separation from Jimmy, which means probably keeping Andrew Berry, right? Like, there's going to be some tough conversations you have to have because, yeah, we don't know what Andrew Berry's track record is as far as hiring GMs. I think he was very involved in the Jim Schwartz hire, which has turned out to work out. But that's really all we know about Andrew. But what we do know of Jimmy is that he's been terrible at hiring coaches. So I would not go with Jimmy Haslam's word on this. And look, there is a version of Kevin Stefanski that you would want to have around here as the head coach for a rookie quarterback if you can get that version back. But the guy that's been here since 2024 has looked completely different than the guy who was doing good things with quarterbacks, right? Jacoby Brissett, remember when he was successful with Case Keenum, like, you know, that kind of stuff was there for Kevin earlier in his career. And you got to, I think, spend this offseason, or not even spend this offseason, you got to figure out right now what the problem is with Kevin. Like, is he just kind of checked out because of everything that's happened over the last couple of years? You know, is he still motivated to be the level of coaches you need him to be? Or is this just a natural result of him trying to evolve, those evolutions falling on their face, and he's not really able to dig his way back to being a competent coach again? All of those are valid options, but if you're going to fire Kevin, you have to have a vision of where you're going to go for. And I don't mean that has to be like a specific name, but you do have to say, hey, we want to fire Kevin to fix the offense, which means whatever you do is here to fix the offense after that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to letting Kevin go at the end of this season. I do have my concerns about Kevin and a rookie quarterback because the results have been pretty disastrous since 2020 for every quarterback that's been in this system. But I do think if you're going to move on from Kevin, it can't just be we could just replace him with anybody, right? Like, we're not just going to throw Mike Pettin in here and just fix things, right? So you got to be careful about what your process is to replace him, because if we go with the old school, let's let Jimmy fire everybody and then hire a new GM and head coach, I think that's going to do more harm than good.